Zheng Qinwen, a difficult start to say the least. I'm not sure what has befallen her, and we hope it's nothing serious as we await the arrival of the physio. And as if on cue, voila. Doesn't seem, was there anything you noticed? It didn't seem like it hampered her play. She was hitting the ball big, just a bit errantly. Oh, and the elbow. Yikes. That's what we were afraid of. Didn't want to even say it.
Oh, she's going to stop.
That's it?
Yep.
Well, it's just her second match since Wimbledon. And she, of course, had the arthroscopic surgery, but it looks as if Zheng Qinwen is going to say no mas.
Retiring due to injury. Match Noskova.
And that is a shame for the Chinese faithful, but perhaps wise. Some opined that it might have been a little too early for Zheng Qinwen to come back after the arthroscopic surgery. Some said the way she played in her opening match, she might have waited too long. But either way, protect the elbow. And that benefits Linda Noskova, as she will advance through to the final spot in the round of 16. 6-4, 3-6, 3-love, and the retirement from the Chinese number one.
Well, I didn't see that coming, that's for sure. I really thought that she would be able to finish this match. Didn't look like she was hurting. But again, you got to protect your body at this junction, and maybe she wanted to try to see how that elbow was going to sustain the really not only the effort to play, but the pressure under really playing circumstances in tournament play, which is totally different than practice.
Yeah, I mean, she was phenomenal in the second set. She was hitting the ball solidly to start the third, but Noskova jumps out to a 3-love start, and we have to take her at her word. She just wasn't up to really trying to test the elbow and risk further injury. And she remains winless when she loses the opening set. She's now 0-11 on the year. That's 13 in a row, carrying over to last year. And that's it. Chinese fans will have to turn to another nation to cheer for, because of the 10 Chinese women who began the event, none remain. None reach the Sweet 16.
We're going to have to wait until Wuhan, and hopefully she's going to be able to, to play in Wuhan. And that's the question mark now, depending of that elbow problem.
Yeah, and of course her stature, she'll stay in the top 10 regardless of today's loss. But Wuhan, those final points that she has, she's in danger of falling out not only the top 10, but maybe plummeting.
Yep. Well,
so let's give credit where it's due. Linda Noskova produces a quality win. I mean, she really bounced back from that disappointing second set, particularly when she threw away her serve in game 6. She benefits with the victory, and she'll get off the court quickly to begin to prepare for Anastasia Potapova.
Yeah, she's going to get the interview. I think that they are going to do the interview. I mean, I think it was a little bit so quick that it happened, and the interviewer wasn't really aware of, obviously Zheng.
He was just off to the court, says, hold on. I got to ask you a couple questions. Fans want to know. For Linda Noskova, win number 31 on the year. Let's hear her thoughts on her performance tonight.
Linda, obviously this is not the way you desire to finish the match, and unfortunately this is part of the game. Overall, after losing the second set, you stayed focused, and also, facing the home crowd for Zheng, you actually handle yourself pretty well. You must be really proud of your performance tonight.
Yeah, well, obviously it was not the whole match, so God knows how it could have ended. But yeah, I definitely wish Qinwen the speediest recovery. I know it's quite annoying to come back and deal with such injuries, but yeah, good luck for her.
确实，他说这场比赛的结果以这种方式来结尾，并不是他自己所想到或者希望的。他也是把自己美好的祝愿送给郑钦文，希望他早日的康复。因为确实这样比赛受伤不是一件令人开心的事情。
The absolute superstar Zheng Qinwen in China is eliminated in this one. Let me know if I'm pronouncing her name incorrectly. I've tried to pronounce her name for years and to no avail. So kill me in the comments. But Zhang is really electrifying on court. I think she lost to Sabalenka last year in the China Open. Coco Gauff was the winner of the whole tournament in China Open last year. Gauff is still in this one. She'll play tonight. But I'm really sad to see her. I wanted to see, me personally, being a huge fan of hers, Zhang, I wanted to see her keep going. So she had that arthroscopic surgery on her arm, and looked like that was the culprit in this one. So really sad to see her go. I really wanted to see like a Zhang Swiatek or something like that. We saw Pagula and Raducanu this morning. That was electrifying. Two superstars on court playing each other. So we want to see more of that. Pagula ended up winning that one in 3 sets, even though Raducanu played very, very well. But Pagula is a very tricky type of player. Our beloved American Jessica Pagula, whose father is owner of the Buffalo Bills, who played yesterday. But yeah, it'd be fun to see a Pagula versus Swiatek. Andreeva is still in this one, so still a lot of big names. Like I said, Goff is still in this one, so we'll see. And I actually don't know who Swiatek is playing next. She won this morning after a walkover, so let's see if they have up who Swiatek. Swiatek is going to play Navarro, our beloved Emma Navarro. America versus Poland here in this one, so this will be really interesting. They got it for 10 p.m. Central. That'll be a good time for us here in the U.S. to watch it at 10 p.m. Always filming here in Dallas, Texas. If you're watching for the first time here on Best Muscle Video on YouTube, thank you so much. There's a thanks button on the bottom right of the video player. Do you see that right there on your phone or on your computer? It just says the word thanks right there on YouTube, right below the video player. Click on that. I really appreciate it if you could do that. Thank you so much for your support. You can send me money that way through that button, and it's super easy and works all around the world. If you're watching today in Poland, thank you so much. I know that there's a little bit of a time difference there, big time difference, obviously over there in China. We're watching most of these matches at 2 a.m., 3 a.m., 6 a.m. So it's been a lot of fun. Not fun watching Zhang having to step out of this one for injury, but she's had a lot of injury issues over the last couple of years. Former Olympic gold medalist Zhang, who just draws huge crowds over there in the China Open. And I think, correct me if I'm wrong, she was the last Chinese player left. So they'll have to root for another nation over there. And kind of sad because their crowds have been kind of light. But hopefully, when we get to the quarters, the semis, the finals of the China Open, there'll be bigger crowds, and maybe Wuhan will be different. China gets two big WTA 1000 events. I think Wuhan's a WTA 1000. It might be a WTA 500, but October 6th, I think, is when that starts. So two tournaments back to back in China, and then I think WTA will head over to Japan, and then they'll head over to India, and then they'll head over to excuse me, not Indian Wells, WTA finals. What am I thinking? Indian Wells is way over. Yeah, it's who knows if maybe Zhang is playing in these last few tournaments of the tennis season for a couple of reasons. Obviously, number one, it's her home country. But number two, I don't think she's qualified yet for WTA finals. Let me know in the comments on that if that's correct. But if she were to drop out of the top 10, I think that would eliminate her from WTA finals. So, which is in Saudi Arabia, I think for the second year in a row. What a fantastic, interesting event that'll be, being in Saudi Arabia again. So we await a lot of matches today. I can't remember who Goff is playing. I think she's playing Mukova, maybe. Don't quote me on that. She'll play Benchinch. I was way off. So Goff and Benchinch. Goff is going to play Benchinch on Diamond Court at 10 p.m. Central. And then, so they have Swiatek and Navarro at 10 p.m. Central as well. I wonder if that's going to change. Maybe not. Maybe those two matches will be on at the same time. Let's look at the other matches too. It's about 1 p.m. Central right now on Monday as I stand here in Dallas. So Pagula beat Raducanu. Swiatek won in a walkover. Navarro also won in a walkover. Goff and so Andreeva plays tonight too. Wow, what an incredible night of tennis tonight. Three of my favorite players, four actually. Iga Swiatek, Emma Navarro, Belinda Bencic, Coco Gauff, and then Mira Andreeva is playing someone from Great Britain who I've never heard of. Her last name is Cartal. And are there any matches already set up for tomorrow? Probably so, yeah, a lot of them. Polini's playing tomorrow. Mukova is going to play a very tough match against Anisimova. And then Kessler, our beloved American Kessler, is going to play Liss. So, yeah, a lot of matches to go. Looks like the finals will be this weekend. I would love to see a Pagula Swiatek match. I don't think those two have played here in a little bit. And yeah, everyone just trying to, end the tennis season strong. Obviously, there's no more Grand Slams left. And A lot of money to be made in the WTA finals that people can get there. And I think China Open pays pretty well too. So maybe Iga Swiatek will win her second tournament in a row in the last couple of weeks. She won in Seoul last week, and that was a relatively easy tournament for her. Although the finals over there in Seoul went 3 sets. So I will leave you with that. Such a bummer to see Zhongjin Wen, who may or not be uh, coming back for Wuhan here in a week or two. So hopefully she does, because she, like I said, when she steps on court in China, wow, it's electricity, and you can definitely feel it. Fans really love her. Thank you so much for watching. I know that all YouTubers say it, but please hit that subscribe button below. It really makes a difference if you haven't subscribed here. Ring the bell too. Hit subscribe button, then ring the bell on YouTube. You'll get all the notifications on when we upload a video, which isn't too often, so you won't be overwhelmed with that. And I love seeing those thanks notifications on my iPhone. Um, if you hit that thanks button on the bottom right of the video player, thank you so much. That's all I got. We'll put this video up. Enjoy it. Tennis analysis, best muscle video. Keep it here. I know you have a lot of options on where you can watch your tennis analysis. If you're watching here on Best Muscle Video, thank you so much. And I will talk to you later. See ya. Bye.